can't say I'm 100%, but I feel a lot better than I felt in the last 2 weeks. And so it's just going through the seasons. And so I'm headed back out today. I haven't been out in a few. I've been out, but just for short periods of time. And so I already went out for like 10 minutes. And so I'm going to go out for another 30 to 40 minutes this morning. And so I can't wait to get out there. The temperature is a little bit better today than it was the last couple of days. And so, and I'm taking pictures of the buds that are coming out too. So I'm ready. And so I'm glad to be back in full stride and glad to be here with you this morning.
Now, a couple things I want to ask you or suggest to you is the pollen is out, so I already saw that yellow film on top of my car. So make sure you're covering your nose if you can. That prevents some of the allergies and things that you're inhaling. And then a good stretch. Is always good getting, all of the things the dust and the dander and the pollen that you inhale. We got to move it around and get it out of our bodies. So it's perfect that, welcome back. It's good to see your face. It is out. And so I've been telling myself and everybody else to make sure you get ready and get your preventative measures on when it comes to allergies and pollen and things like that. So
Yes. And that definitely is a good reminder to cover up, and I feel it's just during this period, probably first 4 months. For me, first is the cold weather, and then it's the change of this stuff that start coming out. So if I remember to cover up, then it definitely makes a big difference.
yeah.
So I will make sure I cover up today. Okay. All right, Tippi.
So we're here. We have a nice quick stretch, 5 minutes. That's all we need to reduce inflammation. We are on our wall series today, so we have our wall. One of the things I'm going to grab is a pillow. Inflammation in the body is like really a lot of swelling, and with swelling comes being uncomfortable. So for me right now, my inflammation comes, internally, like in my hips and my knees. And so I think it's super important that I teach you all how to continue to be mobile through inflammation. So love a good support, a good wall, and a good bolster or blanket. So here we go. Make sure your spine is flat up against the wall. I'm gonna bring my knees over my pillow, my bolster. My bolster's big too. I love it. You can decide how big or small you want your pillow to be, but I want you to bring the pillows right under your knees, just to elevate your knees and create a great flow of blood circulation and flow. All right, so shoulder blades rolling back up against the wall. Pull the shoulders down, creating space from shoulder to ear. Palms are resting gently on your knees. You can turn them up or down. Eyes are closed, low. You can look over your nose. And just relax for a couple cycles of breath. If you're just getting up and turning this video on, you may be breathing away any overnight dust and dander. If you're in the middle of your day, maybe you went for a walk and you're feeling a little congested or inflamed, you could be breathing away the afternoon dust and dander. And then as you close out your evening, relaxing and breathing away the day's dust and dander. All right, beautiful. Relax your sitting bones onto the mat. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. I'm going to open my mouth wide, creating space and getting a nice stretch in the jaws. All right, when you're ready, I want you to extend your hands over your head, creating space in the shoulders and the arms. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Oh, it's going to fall on my head. Here we go. All right, now we're reaching over. Reach over, left or right. Keep the sitting bones on the mat. And bend. And cartwheel. Let's go Opposite hand to the earth, reach over. Keep the shoulder blades on the wall. And over and come back. All right, here we go. Hands over the head and then bring the hands down. Straight down, flat. Inhale, reach the hands back up and bend the elbows. Reach the hands back up and come down. Good morning, shoulders. Reach the hands back up and bend the elbows. Spread those fingers wide. Reach the hands back up and hands down. All right, we're going to do a nice gentle fold. So walk your hands down towards your feet. Fold forward. Grab a hold of the tops of your shoelaces. You can grab your ankles. You get to decide. This might be all you have today. Just roll those shoulders back. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the chin and then tuck the chin into the chest. And fold forward. Inhale, lift the chin, reach the hands, and let's fold over to one side. So we're going to sweep the hands in a twist. You're going to bring the hands over to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Swing the hands up. Exhale, go to the left or right, opposite side and twist. Good morning, spine. Reach the hands up and fold forward, hands to feet. Tuck the chin into the chest. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. All right, walk the hands up the knees, roll the shoulders back, chin and chest up, and here we are. All right, spine back up against the wall. All right, I'm moving my pillow out from under my knees. I felt good bringing the floor to you and just being able to fold and touch your knees with your chest. All right, before we close out our practice, let's stretch our ankles and our wrists. So rotate your ankles in a circular motion. Keep the shoulder blades on the wall. Go the opposite way. All right, here we go. Wiggle your fingers and toes again. And then point your toes down towards the earth. Bring them all the way down. Feel that stretch in the shins, the ankles. Now bring the toes up and back. It's good. Toes are pointing back towards your chest and then relax. Bring the toes over to the left and bring the toes over to the right. Bring the toes up and point the toes down one more time. All right, here we go. Sweep the hands up. Exhale, hands down, heart center. All right, all that energy we created around the body, extend the hands up, reach the palms up. Exhale, hands down, heart center. All right, here we go. That's our practice. Bend your knees if it's in your practice, or you can keep your legs long. We're using the wall for support today. We can stretch. We can stretch. That is the moral of the story. You can find something in your house to support your spine, your lower back, your knees, and you can get a really, really good, juicy stretch. So thank you. Good to see your face, Larry. Welcome back.
All right, thank you, Tippy, and thanks for our
I
audience for
can't hear
joining
you.
us. Oh boy, okay. Can you hear me now? You
I
can't hear
can.
me. Okay. All right.
I can't hear you. I don't know if you're still muted.
Okay. No, it says not muted,
You're
but
muted.
no, yeah, we good. So we just go namaste. I don't know what's wrong with the system, but I'm
Oh,
back. Yes. But anyway, well,
I can't
namaste.
hear you.
Okay. Namaste. We have a good day.
Okay. So we have some technical difficulties.